Hi and welcome back to the channel for a big battle report. Now I'm gonna show you the setup first here with some human defense force troopers, some battle sisters, a unit of prime brothers, another unit of prime brothers, an attack speeder, my temple brothers. I'm not gonna name all the units here because my finger is moving faster than I can talk. But yeah, we will go over each unit a little later, so this is just showing you where they are deployed and giving you a quick view of our battlefield here. And here we can have our alien hives, some soul snatchers, a prime warrior, some venom floaters, a burrower, a toxico rex, some shooter grunts, assault grunts, all in units of 10. There is one missing. This is my Hive Titan I made myself. Now there is one missing from the table at the moment, but he will appear later, and that is the Hive Lord. Some more assault grunts and shooter grunts. Alright, so this is the battlefield. Now let's have a look at the units and how they are loaded out. Alright. For those of you who want to skip the unit overview, just go to the 12-minute and 28-second minute mark. Okay, guys? Alright, so for those of you who want to stick around, we're going to the units right now. Okay, so let's have a look at the Prime Master. For 140 points, he has a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up. He has a tough 6, which is due to the upgrade Grave Armor. His abilities are Fearless, Hero, also normally tough 3, but that's a 6 now. His weapons, he has a heavy rifle that shoots 24 inches, has 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1, and he has an energy sword which has 3 attacks and an armor piercing of 1 and the rending ability. Next we have our attack walker Kartos for 490 points, which has a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up. He has tough 15 and has the abilities Fearless. His weapons, he has a Gatling gun that shoots 24 inches, has 12 attacks. Then his other ranged weapon is a heavy flamethrower, which has a range of 12 inches, 6 attacks and an armor piercing of 1. And his close combat weapons is Stomp, which has 5 attacks and armor piercing of 2. And a Walker Fist, which has 4 attacks and an armor piercing of 4. Continuing with the attack speeder for 380 points, quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, a tough of 9, and it has the abilities Ambush, Fast, Fearless, Impact 6, Strider. Now for weapons, it has a Fusion Destroyer which shoots 12 inches, has 2 attacks, an armor piercing of 4 and deadly 3. And its second ranged attack is Twin Strike Missile for 18 inches, 2 attacks, armor piercing of 3 and deadly 3. Next we have the Eradication Squad for 265 points for a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, a tough 3 per model, and there are 3 in this unit. Now they have the abilities Fearless, Relentless and tough 3, which I just told you. Now for weapons, they have 3 times close combat weapons, which has 2 attacks, and 3 times fusion rifles, which has a range of 12 inches, 1 attack, armor piercing of 4 and deadly 3. Now do keep in mind that all these attacks are multiplied by 3, as there are 3 models in the unit. Moving on to the Aggro Squad for 320 points, 3 models which have quality of 3 up, defense of 2, tough 3 each, and have the abilities Fearless, and their weapons are 3 times Dual Energy Fists which for 4 attacks and an armor piercing of 4, 3 times Twin Fist Pistols, range 12 and 4 attacks. And next up we have 3 units of 5 Prime Brothers, each 185 points for again quality 3 up, defense 2 up with the ability Fearless. Now they have 5 times close combat weapons for 2 attacks, 5 times heavy rifles that shoot 24 inches, have 1 attack each and an armor piercing of 1. And next up is one of my favorite units, which is the God King's Champion Raziel. For 190 points, he has a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up, and his abilities are Fearless, Hero, he has Veteran Infantry, and he has the upgrade of Judge, which gives him a War Chant, and he has another upgrade for Grave Armor, giving him a total of Tough 6. Now his weapons is a heavy pistol that shoots 12 inches, has 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1, and he fights with the Relic Sword, which has 2 attacks, an armor piercing of 2 and deadly 3, making him an absolute beast. Next is a unit of Assault Brothers, Assault Squad for 5 models, 180 points, quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up. They have 5 times close combat weapons for 3 attacks, and 5 heavy pistols that shoot 12 inches, have 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1. And here is High Sister Abigail for 40 points, and she has a quality of 4 up, a defense of 4 up, has Tough 3, and the rest of her abilities are Devout and Hero. Now she has a close combat weapon which which has 1 attack. She has a heavy rifle that shoots 24 inches, 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1. And next we have 2 units of Battle Sisters, 2 units of 5 Battle Sisters for 110 points times 2. And they have the Devout ability, 5 times close combat weapons with 1 attack, 5 times heavy rifles that shoot 24 inches, have 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1. Now the Devout ability means that this model gets a +1 to hit rolls when shooting at enemies within 12 inches. Next, for the Human Defense Force, we have the Company Leader Merle for 30 points, and he has a quality of 4 up, a defense of 5 up, toughness 3, and he has the Hero ability. He has a close combat weapon which has 1 attack, and he shoots a rifle 24 inches with 1 attack, and he is 30 points. And next, for the Human Defense Force, we have 2 infantry squads of 10 for 120 points each. And they have a quality of 5 up and a defense of 5 up. They have 10 times close combat weapons for 1 attack and 10 times rifles that shoot 24 inches for 1 attack as well. And lastly, for the Human Defense Force, they have a heavy gunship which has 395 points that shoots for a quality of 4 up, defense of 2 up, and has toughness 12. Now it has the aircraft ability, which means the model doesn't physically interact with other models and terrain, can't seize objectives, and can be moved into contact with. So units targeting the aircraft gets a -12 inch range and a -1 to hit rolls when activated. This model must always move 18 to 36 inches in a straight line without turning, and if it goes off the table, then its activation ends. And it must be placed on any table's edge again. Now, continuing on, for its weapons, it has a Fury missile, which shoots 36 inches, has 3 attacks and a blast 3. Also, it has a twin laser cannon, also 36 inches, 2 attacks, armor piercing of 3 and a deadly 3. And also, it has a transport 6, so it can transport 6 models. Alright, time to head over to the Alien Hives for 3,410 points. And we're gonna begin with our Hive Lord for 325 points, which has a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up, and 12 wounds, toughness 12. Now it has the Fear, Fearless, Hero, and Tough 12 ability. And it has 2 times Razor Claws for 6 attacks, and 1 armor piercing of 1. It also has a secondary melee attack, which is Stomp for 4 attacks and also an armor piercing of 1. And here we have another big one, my scratch built Hive Titan for 735 points, which has a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, 24 wounds on him. It has the Fear ability and the Regeneration ability, which I completely forget for the entire battle, so I apologize in advance. Now for weapons, it has the Titanic Jaw for 3 attacks, armor piercing of 4 and deadly 6. It also has the Titanic Stomp for 12 attacks with an armor piercing of 2. Then we have a Prime Warrior for 95 points with a quality of 4 up, defense of 4 up, and a toughness 6, and has the Fearless and Hero ability. Its weapons are 2 times Razor Claws for 4 attacks with an armor piercing of 1. Going over to the Toxico Rex for 395 points for a quality of 4 up, defense of 2 up, toughness 12, abilities Fear, Fearless, Shrouding Mist, Stealth. And its weapons is an Acid Spurt which ranges 12 inches and has 2 attacks. It has the special Blast Tree and Poison ability. Also he has Stomp for 4 attacks and an armor piercing of 1. And its other attack is Whip Limb for 9 attacks and Poison ability. Then we have the Burrower for 540 points for a quality of 3 up and a defense of 2 up, toughness 18, abilities Fear, Surprise Attack. Now it has 4 times Razor Claws for 3 attacks and an armor piercing of 1, and the Stomp for 6 attacks and an armor piercing of 2. Then we have some Venom Floaters, 3 of them, for 215 points with a quality of 4 up, defense of 4 up, toughness 3 for each model. They have the ability Shrouding Mist and Stealth, and their weapons are 3 times Whip Limbs for 3 attacks which have the Poison ability. And here we have a unit of Soul Snatcher, 5 of them, for 195 points with a quality of 3 up and a defense of 4 up. They have the abilities Fast, Scout and Strider, and their weapons are 5 times Piercing Claws for 3 attacks with an armor piercing of 1 and have the Rending ability. Alright, the Shooter Grunts now, 3 units of them, 3 units of 10 for 130 points each. Quality of 5 up, defense of 5 up. They have 10 times Bio-Bores for ranged weapons that shoot that have 2 attacks, and 10 times Razor Claws that have 1 attack. And finally we have 4 units of Assault Grunts, 10 in each unit for 130 points each, with a quality of 5 up, a defense of 5 up, and their weapons are 10 times Razor Claws for 2 attacks. And now we're going on to the story. It has come down to hold the last stand. The alien invaders have reached the capital, and the Ultra Company, Temple Brothers and Battle Sisters all team up with the Human Defense Force to protect the capital that houses more than 20 million people. Even more now with the constant incoming of refugees. The fate of Arium 3 will be decided on this day. Along with it, the survival of humanity. Alright, now the objectives are rather simple in this game. Whoever has the most units left by the end of turn 4 wins the battle. Alright, so rolling off to start this big war. And it is the Prime Brothers who take the initiative. And we're gonna begin with the Human Defense Force aircraft here. It's flying up toward his enemy, shooting. So it is here we stand at the very edge of our survival. We will hold them back. This city shall not fall. Yeah, we will hold the city, alright. Brothers, this could very well be the hardest foe we've ever fought. Yet with the God King by our side, we shall stand victorious. We hold the city, brother. God King, these defilers standing on this holy soil shall be cleansed in thy name. We stand ready to die in your honor. In his name. In his name. Holy God King, give me strength. Hold it together, Luke. These beasts think to desecrate our land. It is here that we shall hold them back. We stand with you, Mother, for the God Queen and the God King. And so it begins. Alright, so rolling for the aircraft carrier here. For the aircraft, and there are 2 hits with a blast tree, but it doesn't really matter because it's just one model, so we're gonna roll to defend. And it's alright, it defends it. Now the second attack here, that are 2 hits, which is awesome. And it is a deadly 3, so these 2 hits are multiplied by 3, which means that are 6 hits with an armor piercing of 3. I'm gonna roll to defend it, armor piercing of 3, so he needs a 5 up. Now, a quick note, and this is something I forget for this entire match, and that is that the Hive Titan actually has regeneration, which I overlooked for some reason, so I never regenerate for the creature. Well, maybe once or so, I think. But, yeah. So these, he should have tried to roll and regenerate for the wounds, but... oh well, playing against myself, and it is the narrative that counts. Alright, so I'm gonna activate the Hive Titan and I'm gonna charge it towards the aircraft. Look at the size of this thing. Alright, so deadly 6 this one, armor piercing of 4. And that are 3 hits multiplied. So, yeah, 18 attacks, 18 hits, sorry. Armor piercing of 4, so let's see if the aircraft carrier is still standing. Or still flying in this case. So 3 defenses. The others are all a fail. Which means... it is utterly destroyed by the Hive Titan. And that is a heavy loss for the defenders in this case. By the God King. Foul creature. Oh my, it just took out our jet. Like that. We're done for. We're done for. Hold it together, damn it. Sorry, sir. Alright, so that ends the Hive Titan's attack and activation, which was an awesome one. And really, look at the size of this thing. Alright, so going behind the walls here, the Human Defense Force troopers, here we have our heroes. It is bigger than any of the beasts I've seen. Then it will be an even harder blow to the enemy once we have destroyed it. Neither of you two isn't thinking of charging this thing head on, right? No. No and no. Are you guys out of your damn minds? It is the God King who chooses our path, High Sister. Who are we to dispute his will? Indeed it is, Brother Raziel, so let us not disappoint and go for a more strategic assault. You have a suggestion, Brother Zorian? Yes, we blast it down to its knees, then cut its remains away once it is more level with ourselves. Kartos! Affirmative, Master. Clever plan, brother. Alright, so as they are discussing here with themselves, the attack walker Kartos now activates as he moves forward, aiming his weapons. Now he has to, but the flamethrower is a little out of range, so he's just attacking with his Gatling gun. That are 12 attacks, which is definitely not bad. 9 hits, rolling to defend, but only one of those attacks gets through the defense of the Hive Titan. Knocking it down to 19, and again, I know I should have rolled for the regenerate, but yeah, well, what are you gonna do? It's too late now. Alright, so these assault grunts are rushing forward here, ending their activation. There are so many of them. We got this. This city cannot fall. Your city will stand as long as you do, brothers and sisters. These things have been a pest for the past months. I am done with these creatures. We've started this together, brother. Now let's end this together. I hope Sabine, Raktar and Chiron are not too upset they're missing out on the battle. Well, Raktar will. He wanted to stay and fight at the walls and not stay back inside the city with the remaining forces. If these things get by the walls, they are the last defense line to hold the city. If they get by the walls, that means we'll be dead. Today is a good day as any, brother. Here come the aggressors. I always enjoy watching them do battle. I hope one day I can be in an armor like that. Perhaps one day you will, brother. Alright, so here come the aggressors. The aggression squad. Taking aim at the Hive Titan, shooting. Oops, sorry. Alright, so shooting 7 hits, rolling to defend here, and I know I keep forgetting the regeneration rule, and I will keep on mentioning that. So it takes 1 wound and is knocked down to 18. Alright, so that ends the activation of the aggressors. Now this unit is rushing through the ruins of the hamlets in front of the city walls, scurrying through the rubble. Now we have this attack speeder here. He's gonna move forward, taking aim, shooting at the Hive Titan. Alright, so the first attack, unleashing fury, deadly 3 with an armor piercing of 4, and that is 1 hit, which is multiplied, so it will be 3 hits with an armor piercing of 4, which means the creature needs to roll a 6 to defend this. So let's see what it can do. And it does not defend, so it takes 3 wounds, which I should have regenerated. Alright, so the second attack, that's 1 hit, also multiplied by 3, so 3 attacks. 3 hits, sorry. Armor piercing of 3, so needing a 5. Rolling to defend here. Can it do it? Will the scales protect the beast? No, it won't. The missiles pierce through the creature's flesh as it roars in agony and anger. Not a bad attack by the attack speeder here. Alright, so this is the time we're gonna set up the burrower, which is deployed to be deployed on the table, as it was set up in reserve, and it can now be set up 9 inches away from an enemy unit as it dives here into the ground, cracking the floor. Disappears as the ground in front of them now bursts open, and here comes the massive beast roaring in anger. As it shrieks, it charges directly towards the attack walker Kartos. Look out! Meat for the grinder. Alright, so here comes its attacks. Armor piercing of 1. That's not all that bad at all. 6 hits, rolling to defend here. But the attack walker does defend and takes 2 wounds, but it defends 4, so he's knocked down to 12. Now it does have a second attack, and it is gonna come through now. 5 hits, rolling to defend here. Armor piercing of 2. Ooh, he takes another 3 wounds. Defends 2, but he takes 3 more wounds. So he's knocked down to 9. It's not a bad start from the burrower, but the attack walker is gonna strike back with its full force, as it has not fought in melee yet. Alright, so here we go. 5 attacks. 5 hits, rolling to defend, and ooh. It only defends 1. The creature takes 4 wounds, and the second attack, 3 hits as well. Needing a 6 here to defend. And it does not, so it takes another 3 wounds. That's 7 wounds total, and is knocked down to 12. Not bad at all. Nice shot, brother Kartos. It still stands, master. With you as its adversary, it won't for long. We're gonna activate Raziel now, the God King's champion. Charging towards the burrower. A challenge worthy of the God King. May your blade strike true, brother. It's not bad. 2 hits. Deadly 3 with the relic sword. So 6 hits, armor piercing of 2. Right, rolling. That's an awesome defense. Knocks them all back, also knocks back Raziel as it turns and strikes back at him, but it already fought in melee, so needing a 6 to hit here. And that's not bad actually. So 1 hit, but Raziel defends it. second attack, but no hits this time. Alright, so I'm gonna activate the Toxico Rex now, who is rushing forward. And it has a shrouding mist that covers 2 units, giving them stealth. So this one is in stealth, and this unit is in stealth. Alright, so our Temple brothers, who get knocked over by my finger, are also gonna charge at the Burrower, surrounding him, striking with their weapons, joining Raziel. Here come their hits. 8 attacks, 8 hits. Rolling to defend. And they, not bad, they do manage to score 2 wounds on the creature, knocking it down to 10. Alright, so we're gonna activate the shooters here who are gonna rush forward, ending their activation. So we're gonna move these troopers up towards the walkway here, and they're gonna aim their fire. Ready, aim, fire! Take them out! Shooting at the Burrower, 10 shots. Whoa, that's nice shooting by the troopers. And they score 2 hits. That's unexpected, but very cool, very cool. Alright. Nice move by the Human Defense Force here. Alright, we're gonna have these shooter grunts moving up to the Hive Titan, ending their activation as they rushed forward. Now these Battle Sisters are gonna move up the walkway as well. And they're gonna take aim at the creature themselves. To the wall, sisters! Shoot at the creature! God King, guide us. 4 hits, armor piercing of 1. And yeah, they score 1 hit. Nice shooting by the sisters. And this is the only time in the battle that I use the regeneration on the Hive Titan. Oh. And he regenerates. Alright, so ending the activation of the sisters. Your roars will turn to squeals, you beast. I stand with you, brother. Then it has taken its last breath. And here come the Soul Snatchers, rushing forward. Here comes the Company Master Zorian, charging next to his friend, his companion, his brother-in-arms, swinging his weapon. He has the Veteran Infantry, so he's hitting on a 2+. And the creature defends it. So here these 2 massive Prime brothers are fighting the creature, and here comes the Prime warrior directing his troops, pointing towards the walls. Alright, these Eradicators are gonna aim their weapons now, shooting at the Burrower. 6 hits, armor piercing of 4, needing a 6 to defend this. Deadly 3. No! Taking 6 hits, only 2 remaining. Not bad. These Eradicators are almost eradicating the Burrower. The battle is turning into the favor of the Prime brothers here. Alright, so rushing forward these shooter grunts here. Ending their activation. Now these Battle Sisters are gonna run up the wall as well. That ends their activation as well. To the walls. Alright, now these Venom Floaters are hovering towards here, covering a shrouding mist into the nearby units. And here we have Merle shooting at the Burrower. Whoa! That's a nice shot. And no, nice. That's awesome. Nice blast. Bang. Alright, now these troops are rushing forward as well, clawing and scratching at the debris, the rubble. I'm gonna activate these Prime brothers here. And they're gonna aim their weapons at the Burrower. Unleash the God King's wrath on the monster. Yes, sir. Take the shot, brothers. 2 hits. Could be enough. And it is enough. Orteon and Arion and their group kill the burrower. The creature roars as it dies, blood covering the entire floor where it falls down, smashing hard into the ground as the dust settles up upon the armor of the Temple Brothers. Nice shot by them. The burrower has been shot to pieces by the Prime Brothers. Alright, so activating these assault grunts, rushing forward here as well, screeching, clawing. And that's it for this turn for the alien hives. They've activated all their models. Now there are a few models left to activate on the Prime Brothers side, which we will do right now. Now we have these units of Prime Brothers are gonna rush forward here. And these are gonna rush forward over here. And we have the High Sister Abigail, who is going to rush behind here. Getting all closer, and with that we end the first turn, going over to the next one. And in this turn, the alien hives take the initiative. And of course, I'm going to begin with my big friend over here, who is going to claw its way over terrain, crashing down on everything, charging towards the speeder that hurt him so badly. Alright, so Deadly 6. And that's lucky for them, so that's actually 1 hit, which are 6 hits. Could have been worse. Armor piercing of 4. Ooh, they defend 1, but they take 5 wounds. That's a massive hit on the speeder. Second attack. 10 hits. Rolling to defend here. Oh, no, that's not good at all. They defend 3, but they take another 6 wounds, which will leave it with only 1 remaining wound. Almost destroyed in the first attack, but it still stands, it still hovers, smoking heavily. All the equipment is malfunctioning, smoke is appearing from every part of the machine. Panic strikes the human defense force as the creature looms forward. By the God King! Stay cool, man, stay cool! Terror in their eyes as the creature draws closer. Nonetheless, they're gonna aim their weapons and shoot for everything they got, and that's actually not bad. Again, 3 hits. But no, the creature defends against it. The bullets cause it no harm. Alright, so we're gonna have these grunts here charge towards the Temple Brothers, surrounding them. And it's gonna be a massive pileup. The enemy is great in numbers, brothers. Hold the line. We fight with the God King on our side. They are the ones outnumbered. Alright, so here 20 attacks from the assault grunts with only 5 hits. And they do score a wound, which means... No, they scored 2 wounds, which means 2 of the Temple Brothers are ripped apart by the assault grunts. Scratch, scratch, scratch. 2 Temple Brothers have been ripped apart, but actually 1 because they defend on a 2. Alright, so, and here is the Hive Lord, the model I forgot to set up on the table. The big evil, the big leader, the commander. How could I forget him? Well, simply because I set him aside. So, my bad, but here he is. Alright, so attack from the land speeder. Yeah, as I said, guys, I made a lot of mistakes in this battle. Forgive me. I hope you still enjoy it. It was fun, but there were so many papers I had to look through, and with every different unit. It was getting a little confusing as I am just one man. Alright, so... yeah, no hits for the second attack now. That's a good one, so that are 6 hits, needing a 5 to defend here. And he defends 2, but he takes 4 wounds. Which means he's knocked down to 5 wounds. They are demolishing creature, the Hive Titan, is taking a lot of wounds. And yes, I know it should have still be standing with, especially if I use the regeneration. But here you can see a bunch of these creatures rushing at Master Zorian. Look out, brother! Let them come. So a massive pile-up with 10 of these creatures, 20 attacks, scratching the armor of Zorian, 6 hits, rolling to defend here, defending on a 2, and he knocks all of them back but 1, so he takes 1 wound. Now he's gonna swing his energy sword towards the massive horde that's on him, rending, but not this time, so 3 hits. Rolling to defend, and he kills 3 of the assault grunts. Splat! 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 3 of them go down as they attempted to overpower Master Zorian. But no deal. His energy sword just slices through them. Alright, now these guys are gonna move up to here. And they have a direct line of sight to the God King's champion. And 20 shots coming towards Raziel. 4 hit. And he defends all of them. No deal for the shooter grunts. Alright, so here comes Kartos now, the attack walker. And he's gonna unleash hell upon those assault grunts. 12 hits with the Gatling gun. 7 hits. Rolling to defend here. And that's actually a pretty decent defense. Only 4 of them go down. The second attack with the flamer. 5 hits, armor piercing of 1, needing a 6 to defend here, and only 1 defense, so another 5 go down. Kartos almost annihilated this entire units of assault grunts. Just 1 is remaining. Objective: annihilate. And rolling for morale for this one guy, and he's getting the hell out of there. Gone. Alright, now these guys are gonna move over here. Moving over here. Shooting at Kartos. 20 shots. Rolling to defend. It takes 1 wound. Defense 4. 1 gets through. Knocked down to 8, ending their activation. Alright, so these Temple Brothers are gonna charge towards these shooter grunts. Rolling for attack, 6 hits. Rolling to defend, needing a 5 up. 2 defend, so 4 hits get through. Which means these Temple Brothers have just killed 4 of the shooters. Flat, flat, splat. 4 go down. Cut to pieces. So that ends their activation. These guys are gonna charge towards the Temple Brothers, surrounding them with a massive talons, which means that there are 20 attacks coming towards the Temple Brothers. And there are 6 hits rolling to defend, needing a 2, but they take 1 wound. Barely. Could have been worse, but 1 is ripped to pieces, dying as the armor is being pierced by the talons of the assault grunts. Honor the fallen. And that ends their activation. Now these guys are gonna strike back. That's 1 hit and no defense, so they kill 1 of the assault grunts. It has been cut down. Splat. Alright, so now we're gonna activate our Eradicators again, and they're gonna unleash hell upon the Hive Titan. Deadly 3. Ooh, 9 hits with an armor piercing of 4. That could be well enough to take out the Hive Titan. And that's not a bad defense, but it is not enough. It takes 6 wounds and it only has 5 remaining, so the Eradicators eradicate the Hive Titan. The creature is being pierced as a fountain of gushy blood covers the entire floor. It dies What a move by the Eradicators. Target eliminated. Yes, we got this. There are more, but the odds are in our favor. Bless the Divine Lords and their angels. And yes, normally I should have rolled for regeneration. I know. Big mistake on my part, but the Hive Titan has been eradicated, making the Hive Lord very angry. And here comes the Toxico Rex. Its tentacles slashing towards the Temple Brothers. Again, sorry. One hit, rolling to defend. No. Poison, that's the other hit here. Ooh, that are 10 hits, rolling to defend. That's actually not bad at all, but not enough. 2 wounds is enough to wipe out this unit of Temple Brothers. And you're probably wondering why I did not roll for morale. Well, these are Temple Brothers, they do not run. These Temple Brothers have been killed, unfortunately, but what a fight they did. No, damn these wretches, bastards. Your deeds will be forever be honored, brothers. And that ends the activation of the Toxico Rex. Alright, so the aggressors here now, aiming their weapons towards the Toxico, but it has stealth. But they have an armor piercing of 4, so... Alright, so 8 hits, rolling to defend. That's very good defense. It only takes 3 wounds. Not bad at all. And it is knocked down to 9, but what an amazing defense it did. Could have been eradicated here as well, but it's still standing. Alright, so here, leaping is the Prime Warrior. Bellowing his commands toward the units down below. The Battle Sisters are moving up towards the bridge, to the platform. That ends their activation as they rushed forward. And here comes a unit of Assault Grunts rushing forward as well, drawing closer to the Battle Sisters. Now we have our Prime Brothers here. They're gonna shoot at the Toxico Rex, though the beast has stealth. They're gonna first move him up to here to get a better vantage point, and then they aim their weapons towards it. Needing a 4 to hit due to stealth, armor piercing of 1. 3 hits, armor piercing of 1, so the creature needs a 3 to defend it. Oh, it defends all the shots. That ends their activation. Alright, now the defense force here, they're gonna move up a little closer and they're gonna aim towards this bunch of Assault Grunts. Take out that horde! Shooting, but they are in stealth due to the shrouding mist given to them by the Toxico Rex. So that's they need a 6 to hit here. And that's only 1 shot that gets through, and the creature does not defend it, so one of the Assault Grunts is killed. Not bad at all. Nice shot. Alright, so here comes the Hive Lord. Charging forward. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, this unit here is gonna shoot towards a Toxico. Hitting on a 4. 4 hits, armor piercing of 1, needing a 3 to defend. And it takes 2 wounds. Nice shooting. Takes 2 wounds. It's knocked down to 7. And that ends these Prime Brothers activation. Right, the Venom Floaters now joining the fray, covering this Shooter Grunt also in a shrouding mist. Must be a very foggy area with the Toxico Rex and the Venom Floater there. Alright, so we have our Merle here, and he's gonna shoot. Can he shoot and unleash another awesome shot like he did before? Needing a 5. Yeah, he does. Shooting. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Nah, it defends. Yeah, that's a defense. But still, nice shot by Merle. Alright, so here come the Soul Snatchers, who haven't done anything yet so far, but they are rushing forward, drawing ever so close. Alright, so the Battle Sisters are gonna move to this section of the wall to get a better look and a vantage point. Fire! Shooting at the Toxico Rex. Armor piercing of 1, needing a 5 to hit, 2 hits. Needing a 3 to defend due to the armor piercing. And the creature takes 1 wound. Not bad. Well, a wound is a wound, I say. Alright, so here come the Shooter Grunts. And they now get slowly into position, flanking position, lurking from the shadows. And they get a vantage point of those Prime Brothers over there. Alright, now these guys, the Prime Brothers, moving forward, aiming their weapons at the Toxico Rex as well. 4 hits. As we know, 3 to defend by now. Oof, no, it takes 4 wounds. That's a nice shot. Bang, 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 bang. Knocked down to 2 wounds. That's a nice attack by Orteon and his companions. Nice. Alright, so let's have a look at the situation. Not bad. But the alien hive is drawing closer. Alright, so here we're gonna activate our High Sister Abigail, who is gonna shoot at the Toxico Rex, and that's not bad. And the creature does defend. Alright, so Raziel now, charging towards the Toxico Rex. I stand with you, Raziel. May the God Queen and God King bless your sword with the power they bestowed upon us on this day. Blessings received, Hive Sister. Alright, so swinging that relic sword of his. That's not bad. 2 hits, deadly 3, so 6 hits. Armor piercing of 2. Needing a 4 up. And no. He defends 3, but the creature only has 2 wounds left, so the 3 hits get through, and it is killed by Raziel, slicing the Toxico Rex apart. The God King's chosen Raziel slain him. Praise the God King's champion, truly he is blessed. Yes! Fantastic! The odds are with us, we could win this. Well struck, Brother Raziel. We still stand, High Sister, but the night is not over. But the turn is, and we're going over to the next one, and it should have been the Prime Brothers who take the initiative on this turn, but I kinda managed to give the Alien Hives the turn, so yeah, here comes the Prime Warrior. I accept your challenge. Charging towards Raziel as they lock face to face. Armor piercing of 1, 5 hits, rolling to defend, needing a 3. And he takes 1 wound. 4 defenses, 1 wound. That knocks Raziel back to 5 wounds. And that ends the activation of the Prime Warrior. Alright, now we're gonna activate these shooters here. Take cover! 20 hits. Well, 20 attacks. Sorry, not hits. 20 attacks. 4 hits, rolling to defend here. Ooh, 1 defense, 3 are shut down. 3 of them have been killed. No! That ends their activation. I'm gonna activate the land speeder here. Sorry, attack speeder. He's gonna shoot. Focus fire on their leader. Deadly 3, 2 hits, which means multiplied by 3 are 6 hits. Armor piercing of 3. This thing is doing a lot of damage, but only 1 defense due to the armor piercing, so 5 wounds. So, and the creature is knocked down to 4. This thing is Very strong. Oh, here come the assault grunts. Abigail! Charging at High Sister. High Sister! Ooh, can she survive this? 20 attacks, 7 hits. Come on, High Sister. No. By the God Queen. High Sister Abigail has been killed. Charged by the assault grunts. Ah! High Sister Abigail has been torn apart and is being eaten alive. No, Mother! You shall be avenged, High Sister! A sad moment for the Battle Sisters and the Prime Brothers alike. The aggressive squad now opening fire on the assault grunts. 7 hits. Needing a 6 to defend here. 1 defense, but 6 are killed. Splat, 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 splat. Only 4 remain, rolling for morale, and no! They fail and they are out of there. But they run, but they did manage to slaughter the High Sister. Now the entire unit of assault grunts has been destroyed. But anger is visible on the Prime Brothers. And here come the Soul Snatchers, charging towards the aggressors. Locking face to face. Come the attacks with the rending abilities. 4 with armor piercing of 4. Rolling for the regular. Yeah, they take 5 wounds. So one of them is killed and another one is knocked down to 1 wound. So one prime aggressor has been ripped apart. Another bad attack by the Soul Snatchers. Now these guys are going to strike back at the Soul Snatchers. Sorry. 2 hits. No defense, so they kill 2 of them. Their heavy fists pounding the skulls of the Soul Snatchers. Blood splattering all over their armor and the floor. Look at this impressive battle here. Everything at full force. Alright, so we're going back to the Company Master Zorian, swinging his energy sword. 2 hits. 1 with rending. Sorry for my voice. Been talking this entire battle, so I'm gonna get a little bit of a dry throat. Oh, he does defend the rending. Alright, but he does not defend the regular one, so one of the assault grunts has been sliced with the sword. Switch! Decapitated. Right now these guys are gonna attack Zorian. 4 hits. Alright, so 2 defend, 2 are hits, so he's knocked down to 3 wounds. Alright, striking back, but misses. Heavy battle here. Alright, so here comes the Hive Lord, and it is charging towards Master Zorian. Look out, Master! Alright. Here come the attacks. 4 hits. Rolling to defend here. Takes 1 hit. Takes 1 wound. Defense 3. Not bad by the Company Master. But he still only has 2 wounds remaining. But then here comes the second attack with 2 hits. And he defends 1 but takes another wound. So Master Zorian is knocked down to 1 remaining wound. He's injured very heavily. Alright, so here comes Raziel now. He's gonna swing towards the Prime Warrior. Not bad, not bad. 6 hits, needing a 6 to defend. I only defends 1, so that are 5 wounds. And the beast is also knocked down to 1 wound. Raziel is a monster in this battle. Alright, so the creature striking back. 2 hits, rolling to defend here. Raziel takes 1 wound. He's knocked down to 4 wounds. Alright, now these assault grunts are gonna scurry up the wall and appear in front of the unit of battle sisters. Hold strong, sisters! All grouped around him, 20 attacks. 4 hits. Rolling to defend, 2 defend, but they take 2 wounds, which means 2 of the battle sisters are killed. Impaled by the piercing talons of the alien hives. Splat, splat. They die. Right, now these troopers are gonna shoot at the bunch of assault grunts here. Not bad, 4 hits, rolling to defend. 2 do defend, but 2 are killed. Nice shot by the Human Defense Force troopers, ending their activation. Now these guys are gonna shoot at the Prime Brothers. 20 shots. Alright. 7 hits, rolling to defend. 2 don't defend, 5 defend, but 2 get through. 2 of the Prime Brothers have been shot down. Brother! They have been killed. Not a bad attack by the shooter grunts. These guys are gonna move more towards the shooter grunts. They're gonna open fire back at them, which are 3 hits, armor piercing of 1, needing a 6 to defend here. And 1 defense, but 2 are killed. Down they go. And that ends the activation of the Prime Brothers. Alright, so here we have our Eradicators are gonna move towards here, and they're gonna open fire on these Venom floaters back there. Deadly 3 attacks, 2 hits, so 6 hits, armor piercing of 4, needing a 6 to defend. No, they don't, which means splats, splats, green ichor everywhere. 2 are killed. The Eradicators is an awesome unit. They're doing so much damage. And that ends their activation. And here comes the Venom Floater, swinging its tentacles towards the Eradicators. The poison ability. Ooh, that's not bad. So 9 hits, 11 hits in total. Rolling to defend, but these guys are strong as hell, so only 2 wounds from the 11 hits. So which brings one of them down to 1 wound. Here they stand locked face to face. And here comes Kartos, the attack walker. Moving closer towards the Hive Lord as it unleashes its weapons towards it. 12 hits from the Gatling gun, well, 12 attacks, 6 hits. But the creature only takes 1 wound from the shots. And it is knocked down to 3. So the second attack with the Flamer, 3 hits. Needing a 5 to defend here. Armor piercing of 1, 5 to defend. And it defends 1, takes another 2 wounds. Knocked down to 2. Not a bad attack by Kartos, the attack walker. Alright, now these shooters are gonna move towards here. Aiming their weapon at the Human Defense Force up there. Shooting, unleashing their fury. 3 hits, rolling to defend. Only 1 defense, and 2 more of the troopers are killed. Ah! 2 of the troopers have been shot down. Tamara, Luke, no! That ends their activation. Alright, so they're gonna return fire. Not bad. 4 hits. That's a nice, nice stack. 3 hits, so 3 are killed. Down they go. 3 shooter grunts have been killed. That was a nice activation by Corporal Cindy and their squad. All right, so here we have Merle. He's gonna shoot at the Soul Snatchers, blasting that heavy pistol of his, but this time he misses, shooting in the ground. All right, so the Battle Sisters are gonna unleash hell upon the Venom Floater, needing a 4 to hit here due to the stealth. That's one hit. And it defends, I think. No, it does not. Armor piercing of 1. It takes another wound, so it's now down to 2 wounds. Alright, so we're gonna activate these Prime Brothers here. We're gonna shoot at those Soul Snatchers. Shoot at them, brothers! 5 shots. 3 hits. Rolling to defend. Only 1 defense, so 2 of them are killed. Splat, splat! 1 is remaining. Will it hold its ground? Let's see. No, it does not. It's getting the hell out of there. Even with their lord there, it's smart and it runs away. And the unit of Soul Snatchers has been wiped completely. Alright, Orteon and his band coming towards here, shooting at the assault grunts surrounding their master. 3 hits, armor piercing of 1. That's not bad. They kill them all. Rolling for morale, and it's good. No, they don't kill them all. There were a few remaining. Alright, now these guys are going to attack the assault grunts. 1 defense, and the Battle Sister do manage to kill one of them again. Splat, but there are so many. And with that, we're going over to the last turn. But so far, things are looking up for the Prime Brothers. Alright, we're gonna begin with the Hive Lord here, slicing towards Master Zorian. 3 hits, can he defend this? Needing a 3 up. Come on, Zorian. Yes, he does. He knocks back the attacks. Standing firm, holding his ground. The second attack, 3 hits again. Come on, Zorian. You can do it. Again, needing a 3 up. No, he does not. The Hive Lord impales Master Zorian, knocks him to the ground as the talons go piercing straight through his helmet, killing him instantly. Master Zorian has been impaled by the Hive Lord and dies. No, Master! You can rest now, brother. You will be missed, my friend. The Hive Lord killed him, ending his activation. Creature roars in victory. Raziel, out of anger, swinging his weapon towards the Prime Warrior. That's 1 hit, deadly 3, so 3 hits. Armor piercing of 2, rolling to defend. Nope, it does not defend. 1 defense, but 2 wounds are taken, which means Raziel slays the Prime Warrior. Splat! Another trophy for Raziel. This man has the God King by his side. For Zorian! Alright, so these guys are gonna now shoot at Raziel. 4 hits. Can he dodge the bullets? Yes, he does. But he takes 1 wound though. So he's knocked down to 3 wounds. The Eradicators unleashing hell upon the Venom Floater. But they're gonna move backwards a little bit first so they don't have to engage it in close combat. Unleashing their heavy weapons. 1 hit, deadly 3, so 3 hits. Rolling to defend. Nope, not enough. And down goes the Venom Floater. Shot to pieces as the green ichor splats all over the container and over left shoulder of Raziel. Alright, so here we have the Assault Grunts attacking the Battle Sisters. 2 hits and no defense. No, they kill 2 of the Battle Sisters, rolling for morale, but she's fine. The God Queen supports her, gives her all the strength she needs. She's striking back, but she misses, heavily wounded. Alright, so the creatures now again activating, striking at her. Nope. Unfortunately, she is killed. The unit of Battle Sisters has been annihilated. May the God Queen embrace you, sisters. Damn these things! A lot of blood has been spilled. Let their death not be in vain. Slay all these beasts. Alright, so the shooters are gonna shoot at these Prime Brothers. 5 hits. 1 wound. Which means another one of the Prime Brothers has been killed. And they are down to less than half, so rolling for morale. But they have Fearless, so a plus, but still they remain, and they're gonna shoot. And they shoot, and they score 1 wound. And the creature defends it. No, it does not, due to armor piercing of 1. So another one is killed of the shooters, ending the activation of the Prime Brothers. Alright, so we're gonna move these guys up here. And they are gonna shoot at the attack speeder. That's not a bad shot at all. 6 hits. And no, this time the speeder goes down. It explodes in a ball of fire. Uh-oh, look out. The attack speeder has exploded. Damn it! They just keep on coming. As long as their leader stands, they will never give up. Alright, so here the aggressors now turning their attention towards the Hive Lord, shooting. It's not bad. 6 hits, rolling to defend, but he defends all of them. The Hive Lord remains where he is, and that ends the activation of the aggressors. Alright, now these two guys are gonna jump on these Prime Brothers in the back, sneaky as they are, with 2 hits. Rolling to defend, and yeah, 1 defense, but 1 takes a wound, so he kind of messed up the footage here. Alright, so that kills 1 of them. And we're gonna have to see, roll for morale if this guy is gonna remain. And no, he does not. He's too heavily injured. He crawls back and he's dragged behind the safety of the walls by his brothers. He's gone. Now these guys are gonna unleash their fire on these 2 assault grunts. Not bad. 4 hits. Armor piercing of 1, needing a 6, but no defenses, and they are killed. They are shot down, ending their activation. Alright, Kartos the Attack Walker is gonna unleash his Gatling gun. Meet your demise. 12 hits. Well, 12 shots, 6 hits. Rolling to defend here. And he defends all of them. The bullets do not penetrate its armor. Alright, so the heavy flamer here. The fist flamethrower, and no, that does manage to score 2 wounds, which means whoosh, the Hive Lord has been burned to death by the Attack Walker. The Hive Lord has been turned to a crisp. All the alien hives start to flee with the death of their lord. Yes, we did it. Look, they're fleeing. We stand for another day. Looks like they are fearful when the head of the snake is been cut off. And so it ends. Blessings to you, God King. May my blade await your next command. So, as I rolled for morale, they kind of failed their morale, so they're out of there. This group flees. And this group flees. All of them are gone. So which means the Prime Brothers won the Great War and stand victorious on this day. They managed to defend the city walls as these alien invaders retreat. Here stands Raziel and the Eradicators, who basically were beasts in this battle. So yeah, a pretty pretty convincing victory for the defenders here. They really fought well. Lucky rolls, and well, I think if I did the regeneration on the Hive Titan, then maybe it would have turned out a little bit different. But well, that's on me. So, but luckily I'm playing against myself, and it's a narrative. Well, a huge hunt must be prepared. They flee, but they're not gone yet. What is that? Morkion's battle fleet descends upon the fleeing aliens, raining down heavy gunfire that can be seen across the horizon. A massive devastation is brought upon Arium 3, directed from the war fleet and also created by the millions of aliens that had invaded this sector. For now, it would appear the planet can start to recover, the Prime Brothers forming hunting parties, eradicating the ones that survived the onslaught, and in the process saving the people who remained. Slowly, the city started to rebuild, and people got transported to neighboring planets and moons that were not hit as hard, but those who thought they were safe again were sadly mistaken, as the worst was yet to come. The devastation caused by the aliens attracted the attention of the Havoc gods, especially Urlak, who now saw his chance to get his tentacles wrapped tight around the sector. Plague Brothers emerged on the surface and below, and with their gases they started to raise the dead. But they were not alive. 2 months later. I thought the worst was behind us, that we had a moment of respite. I wished for that, a chance to get our lives back in order, but this is unheard of. Just look at them, roaming the streets. They are everywhere. They just keep on coming. Nowhere is safe. We are all going to die. Destroy them. Okay, so thank you all for watching, everybody, and I hope you guys had fun. And I apologize for the many mistakes. I'm not a professional wargamer, and I'm just one man playing these games, so especially with bigger games like this, I tend to overlook certain things. Now, I do try to keep the mistakes to a minimum, but well, things happen, you know. Anyway, this was both the end of Season 1, as it is basically a prelude to Season 2, which I will start very soon, so I hope you come and join me for that. So thanks again for all your support, guys, and I will see you in the next video, alright? Bye for now. Bye.